Who is your Rondo champion of 2024? Anyone in world soccer right now?
Emma Hayes. Like, honestly, just came to the US women's national team, smashed it almost immediately. Olympic gold. Put together an unbelievable team, and they're only going to get better. Done.
Let's talk about Man City's collapse. I really enjoyed that.
They have the hater of the year.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it this year, talking about them collapse for sure.
Right.
Who would you like award that to? Like if you had to hand it to one person.
Oh, Pep Guardiola for sure.
Yeah. He'd try to coach you up after too. He'd be like, Raheem, that was good, but next time just lift your arm a little bit more when you're
You definitely would.
after
You
the full
definitely
time. Welcome back to another episode of the Rondo. Today we're going to be deep diving into the 2024 Goal Champions Awards. The first award that we're going to get into is the move, which is the biggest, most shocking, or most impactful move in world soccer this year, which goes to Mauricio Pochettino to the US men's national team.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
He's one of the world's best managers. He's got the pedigree. He's been there. He's a big name. What are 5 other clubs that need to be managed that could use his services right now, if not the USMNT?
Manchester United now and forever.
He could have went to Manchester United.
Like,
for sure.
literally just like, I don't care that Amarim's there. Like, get Poch in. Like, he's got United written all over him. I'll give you that. Honestly, I'll give you Real Madrid.
You think Real Madrid, really?
Yeah.
Not Don Carlo?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know about Real Madrid, but I'll give him AC Milan. Paulo Fonseca's been struggling. I could see him at AC Milan.
And then you got the Pulisic connection as well.
Exactly.
So that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
Musa.
and Musa, sorry, no disrespect.
Maybe Bayern Munich before they got Vincent
Yeah,
Kompany.
honestly, no. But I read something on the internet that suggested they were in for him. Like
Yeah.
Bayern wanted Poch, they wanted Tuchel to stay, kind of. They wanted like 17 different managers, and they were like, "Oh, Vincent Kompany, that's a good idea." Worked out well so
Yeah,
far.
it is
to be
not.
fair.
He's
Worked out well.
sick, bro.
And
Okay,
what,
so
we got one more?
Yeah, we got one more. I've got one for you. Can
Who?
I?
Go ahead.
England.
Oh, he would have been decent for England.
It would have been
too.
England, get in line, dude. He's moving to Georgia instead. He's gonna live in the suburbs, like
Atlanta.
Marietta, Georgia. Yeah. That's the capital of the soccer world now.
Is it?
Yes. Okay. Second award we're gonna talk about is the Impact Newcomer for foreign players in the MLS, and that goes to Luis Suarez with intermiami. Should someone else have won that award, or do you agree with Suarez being the Impact Newcomer of the year?
I mean, I do, but it's almost like it's like a bit boring. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, duh. Like, of course. Do you know who I would kind of give it to in like a cool way? Gabriel Peck.
He's
of the
sick.
Galaxy.
For sure.
Because, I mean, but the problem is that he's not much of a sexy name, right? But he's probably been, I mean, they had Ricky Puig, right, who was like probably their best player overall, but Peck was the one who took them from like nothing to MLS Cup champs.
19 goals, 15 assists. Hooped.
Off the dome on the stats as well.
Hooped.
Crazy.
I'm definitely giving it to Gabriel too. I mean, Luis Suarez was great this season. I think he played well despite everybody thinking he was overaged, that he was going to be injured for a large part of the season. But he did carry Inter Miami while Messi was gone, but Peck was a baller.
Yeah,
and he
was
won the
cooking.
MLS Cup.
Yeah, he was cooking.
Yeah, it's crazy to see. I mean, Suarez still got on the field, which is, I don't want to say it's surprising me because I don't want to hate on him, but like if you watch videos of him like walking around on the field before the game, like dude looks like he's in
hurt.
pain.
He said that after was it after Gremio was the club he was at before? He was like, my knees don't work. Every time I see him sprint, I'm like, why are you doing that? Please stop.
He has like a degenerative knee condition.
Does
Is that
he?
what it is? Yeah.
Yeah,
So he literally
that's
could only
my-
train like maybe twice a week.
Yeah, that's my
sucks.
excuse for not going pro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, same thing. All right, fun trivia question here. Suarez scored 20 league goals this season. What was the last season he scored more than 20 goals? And for that season, what club was he playing for?
Did he score 20 for Atleti? Did he score 20 for Gremio? Dude, this is kind of fun.
I think it's Atletico Madrid, right?
Atletico Madrid.
I'll
Yeah,
agree.
what year?
The year they won the title.
So that's 2021.
Yeah, Atleti
I'm
20.
so smart.
Yep.
I am so
We hoop,
smart.
we hoop,
It
we hoop.
hurts to be this intelligent.
Come on now. Ball knowledge.
Ball
Ball knowledge.
So now we're going to talk about the 5th award in the Gold Champion slate, and that is the Ambassador, which is the most impactful American man playing in Europe. Goes to the one and only Captain America, Christian Pulisic. I mean, guys, what is he not doing this year? Like, it seems like that was in the bag for him.
Did you guys watch the doc yet?
Yeah, I did. I was at the screening for the first episode.
What you think about it? What's your thoughts?
It was good. It was cracking me up because for the first, 30 minutes, they're like, Christian Pulisic is the greatest American soccer player of all time. But he's also shy and weird. And, that was, how they were setting it up, which I felt like was a little unfair to him. I was like, guys, it can't be that
Damn,
bad.
why you roasting him in this
No, no.
whole doc type shit?
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
damn, bro, I'm
yeah.
weird as shit.
Yeah, and it was like, damn. And then they kind of they backed off that a little bit and showed him being more normal at the end. at the screening that I was at, they like brought him in on Zoom, and someone asked the question in the audience, like, Christian, what's like your main takeaway now seeing the first finished episode? He's like, guys, I'm not weird, I swear. Like, if you watch more of the show, I promise I'm normal. Like, I'm not that awkward.
I mean, that's dope though, isn't it? Like, I'm a bit iffy with sports docs sometimes, but like, let's be honest, he is a symbol of soccer for the United States around the world. And if that's another way to get people just like kind of gassed about this guy who is not shy and weird, but like is just really good at football, then like, why not?
Definitely. I would say that if he wasn't the face of American soccer, I'd be like, it's way too early for a documentary.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
the fact that it's the World Cup's coming here, the Club World Cup's coming here, it's going to give people an opportunity to get invested in the sport. I mean, might as well come out with this story now because it's going to be resonating with fans who are just coming into the game.
All right, so one of the other Gold Champions Awards this year is for the Classic, which is the like standout best game in U.S. soccer or in American soccer during 2024. And that went to Atlanta's 3-2 upset of Inter Miami during MLS Cup playoffs first round, which was highlighted not only by like good play on the pitch, 3-2 is an exciting game, but was really highlighted by Brad Guzan getting shoved into his own net. Can we roll the clip?
Producer Jack,
Yeah.
pull up the clip.
Cuts it to Messi, first time.
Yeah, Guzan was playing out of his mind.
He
He was
was
in this game. He's
Bro,
actually
there was actual like rhetoric that he should like have a US cap after this,
Oh.
and I was like, that's dumb. Wait, hang on. That
Yeah,
might
if you
be
watch him, you're like, wait a minute. Now, if your keeper's bald, congratulations.
Damn, Messi was striking this game.
Yeah,
Oh,
Frank-
he's playing angry. Yeah.
Big save.
I was gonna say what happened to him before.
All of these are like big time highlights if he didn't save them. Like those first.
Messi
That's
Double
actually
check.
so true as well.
sliding it for
My
Gomez.
goodness.
Gomez
Inter Miami
to
had
save.
chances.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and these aren't even like bad.
And
They're
then
not
the card
terrible
composed.
finishes. You're just
Yeah.
making really good saves.
I mean, to be fair, like Atlanta deserved it, and they set up such a game plan. They played so well, like all respect. But like, Miami had a lot.
Yeah, look at that. It's the
Shots on
little
target.
deflection and the bounce too.
Mm.
Like,
Was
if
it-
you bet a shot on target this game, you was winning.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's an amazing save.
Like this may be the most controversial out of all the Gold Champions Awards due to his larger than life personality. But iShowSpeed is the 2024 most influential soccer creator. Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
speak first? Sorry.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
Raheem, why isn't it you?
I wish, bro. But listen, I seen Speed at Fanatics Fest, and I can see why he won this award. He had like 200 kids chasing him the entire day at Fanatics Fest. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Even at Ballon d'Or, so many content creators had so much respect for him. Like, it was to the point where like we were content creators on the red carpet, but Speed came in as like his own celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's on a whole different level when it comes to this. And honestly, if I'm being honest, like with him, I feel like he's been the best example of like connecting that content to soccer. And whoever introduced him to CR7 changed his life.
I've seen on Twitter, whatever, a conversation where people claim that Speed has done more to grow in soccer in the U.S. than MLS over the past like 2 years. Is that valid? Is that ridiculous? Like, what do you guys think?
He might be on par, bro.
Yeah, I think it's close.
Yeah,
I think it's close. If it's not one over the other, it's definitely close. I mean, look, if MLS doesn't get Messi, then it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But I mean, MLS kind of hit the jackpot, right? Like literally, this is a strange sentence. The only thing bigger in soccer than iShowSpeed is Lionel Messi. That is a weird sentence to say out loud.
On the topic of MLS, right? There's two different ways to look at it.
Sure.
One is getting all the Sports Center posts and people are reposting his stuff on TikTok and tuning into the Twitch stream, whatever. That's really important. MLS is also really important because they're laying like infrastructure and groundwork. You need to have both of them at the same time to have success growing the game. But like creators like Speed and other guys who are taking over the kind of Gen Z social media content consumption game right now are so important and so critical to growing soccer in the U.S.
Yeah, because they're at the intersection of all of it, right?
Yeah.
It's like if this is all of your stuff, you need someone to like spearhead it because let's be honest, like people can't consume all of that stuff. But if they watch him, he is tapped into all of that stuff. And it's like, here's the best of that stuff through this funny guy.
Yeah.
That was a weird way of putting it, but I think
No,
that's
it's
kind
true.
of the point.
That's true. So yeah, he's well deserved. Rahimovic in the building
Absolutely.
next year, bro.
Rahemovic,
Hopefully,
in the building.
hopefully, I'm coming up.
The 2024 Gold Champions Award for Team of the Year goes to the U.S. Women's National Team for winning the gold medal at the Paris Olympics. I feel like you can't say enough good things about Emma Hayes and what she's done with that squad and the squad itself.
USWNT were awesome front to back. I mean, people talk about like the triple espresso like attacking trio and all of that. But the thing about that team is that they didn't concede goals either. Everyone was like Sophia Smith, Trinity Rodman, Miles Swanson, like that, unbelievable. But their defense was even better.
Gurma got robbed. She got robbed of the Ballon d'Or. I think.
Yeah, I think she did.
I think
too.
I'm on that.
Crazy.
I think she
I'm on
should have
that
been in the team of the year for sure.
Yeah.
But like you've seen presumably, like you've obviously watched that team play. Like of that front three, who's the standout for you? Who's the best?
I think it goes. Sophia Smith is probably the most complete, and I would say Trinity Rodman has the most potential to be the best out of the three.
It's hard to talk about anything to do with American soccer without mentioning Lionel Messi, and that is why he's the 2024 most impactful international player in the U.S. World Champions. Round of a single applause for Tom. But he has to be. I mean, like, he has completely changed the face of not only the MLS, of course, but like soccer in the U.S. as a whole. So the fact that there's a household soccer name in the U.S. playing in MLS is something that hasn't happened since Beckham, arguably.
Yeah.
And has completely changed the whole landscape ahead of the 2026 World Cup.
I mean, the thing is, though, is that it's a sense of like global recognition, and not just recognition, but respect. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you think about it holistically, like MLS has improved over the past few years, but it's like you pop Messi in the thing and people listen. Jamie Carragher, Gary Neville, all of these guys who would like these Brits who would otherwise be massive Premier League snobs, but Messi's in MLS and they're like, oh my God, like we've got to pay attention to this league now. And that's kind of the point, right? Like he just like takes it to a new level, especially in the eyes of people who are most anti-MLS. And I think that's massive. It's changing perceptions.
You know, once Messi retires, is there anybody that MLS clubs could think to bring in?
Neymar. Please, Neymar.
And the most reasonable too, Neymar.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Mo Salah. Would you think that would move the needle or no?
He'd have a pretty big impact.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say in like a Liverpool kit, the idea of Mo Salah playing anywhere else. But
Yeah.
I think he would, but he's not got like that.
Or yeah,
He's not got
international.
the star player. Like Mo Salah just strikes me as like an unbelievable professional who is such a robot at scoring and assisting and all of that. But like, he kind of likes, I mean, he's got a gajillion followers because he's a massively high profile, like Muslim athlete, like, let's be honest. But I don't think he has like the massive star power and like wants to be in the limelight.
He got AFCON tax, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
AFCON.
It's true.
Once you in AFCON, bro, you just looked at lesser, bro. Like it's a shame. Like there's so many amazing athletes from the African region that just get stifled just because they in AFCON, bro. I call it AFCON tax. Just like they have English tax, there's AFCON tax.
Yeah,
bro.
except the difference is that Harry Maguire's like rubbish and he goes for 80 million, and Mo Salah is probably the best right winger in the world.
Exactly.
There is an award that goes three ways here, and that's Americans Abroad on the Rise. And that goes to Anthony Robinson, Chris Richards, and Malik Tillman. Deserved, or would you guys have swapped out any of those three for others?
I think for me, Anthony Robinson has to be in it.
Bro,
Like-
he's not even on the rise no more. That boy's a star. You
Yeah,
saw him
he's
against
sick.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
the
oh
other
my
day?
God, he was unbelievable, wasn't he? I think he was quietly very good last year, and he's been just unbelievably good this year. I mean, definitely the best left back in the Premier League. I think the only person in the world who you can maybe make an argument for is Teo Hernandez, kind of being on that level.
Do you think that you can make the argument that Anthony Robinson is the best U.S. national team player in 2024?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, defo.
Best left back in the Prem. So
I mean, honestly, I feel like he's been almost more consistent than Pulisic. Does that make sense? It's like Pulisic kind of like he comes up with the big moments, but sometimes you'll still watch him and he'll like disappear in games. I say this without meaning to disparage him because people forget how good he was for a while, but he kind of gives me the Felipe Coutinho vibe. Sometimes Pulisic, in that he would be like, he'd do something brilliant, but then you'd think, man, like, is he on the pitch for like 15 minutes?
yeah.
But Anthony Robinson is always involved. He is like, whether he's defending, where he's going forward. There was a clip of him last week putting in like an 80-yard sprint in the 92nd minute.
Yeah.
That's almost a flex at that point.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I can do this if I so choose. Do you know who he's kind of like? He's like Kyle Walker. He's
I would
like
say-
that ilk of right back.
I would say he has better end product.
Ooh.
I'd say
And
that
Kyle Walker?
because look, the thing about it, Anthony Robinson, the problem with him was never running back and forth. It was always that end product in the final
Yeah,
third.
being able to.
But he shifted from just doing those meaningless crosses in the box in the air to now doing those cutbacks that are significantly more effective. And he's learned that, look, the cutbacks or those low-driven crosses in front of the keeper are way more effective than just crossing it in the air.
Yeah, do you know what's crazy as well? He's like one of those players on the USMNT that I think Mauricio Pochettino will absolutely improve. Because if you watched him in the few friendlies he's played in, he's tucked in and played as an inverted fullback at times.
I noticed that too.
Which means that you've got to be able to play. You've got to be able to move the ball a bit. And it's like, develop that skill. And he's quality.
Boys. We got some goal champions trivia. This goal champion was born in Camden, London.
Anthony Robinson.
Camden, London. Nah, Anthony Robinson was born in Liverpool, brother.
Was he?
Yeah, I believe so.
Boy.
I'll say it might be Emma Hayes, bro.
Fine, I'll believe you. Emma Hayes.
And his final answer.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
play.
Fair
play.
That was actually really tough.
Fair play.
I kind of didn't expect you guys to get that. This goal champion is one of the most capped Newell Old Boys players
I know
ever.
this. It's Mauricio Pochettino.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to say no.
It's Mauricio Pochettino.
Yeah, it is. And you know ball because I didn't expect you to
I
get
didn't know
that.
that either.
Well, no,
but that's Messi's club, too.
Right, that was the big thing.
Guys, this is 2 for 2. This is really good. This goal champion has won 18 major trophies over the course of her career.
Alex Morgan?
Has to be.
Yeah. Alex Morgan?
Has to be.
It's Lindsay Horan.
Lindsay
Lindsay
Horan's
Horan
won
won
18 major
18
trophies.
major trophies.
She's one of those players. Do you know what? She has the same thing as like Kylian Mbappe, where in my head she's still like 25.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like she's what, 29, 30?
She might be 27.
No way. See, look, the fact that we're having this conversation,
Yeah.
producer Jack's going to Google it and be like,
That's
you are idiots. Lindsay Horan is
27?
46.
What is it? 30.
Oh, she's 30?
30.
See, okay, 18 major trophies.
18,
That's
okay,
fine.
that
That's
makes
fine.
sense.
She's been,
30 is
she's
ridiculous.
She's
She's
been
been
hooping.
grinding.
She's 30?
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
But 18 trophies, by the way, that's ridiculous.
That's very amazing.
This goal champion made his professional debut at 17 years old.
Dude, that's such a fucking stupid age
Then Messi,
nowadays.
Then Messi.
Now everybody's doing it
Yeah,
when
now
they're
everyone's
17.
doing it at 17.
Didn't Messi?
That's when I made my pro
Was it
debut.
Messi or Suarez?
Or Pulisic.
Pulisic. Ooh, Pulisic might have been 17.
What
No,
was he was 16 for Dortmund, wasn't he?
he might have been 16 for Dortmund.
Dude, was that before I was in the US? That must have been before I was in the US
trying to
because
think. It's
Jesus Christ, that's how the hype train breaks immediately, isn't it? 16-year-old American
So insane.
playing for the
For Borussia Dortmund. Oh,
Yeah.
it has to be Pulisic or Messi. I'll guess Messi.
I'll go Messi.
Nah.
I thought he was
I'm sorry.
16.
Nah, listen, the fact that he was in the conversation at 16 is ridiculous.
It's nuts. Yeah.
You
Was it
guys
Jurgen
remember?
Klopp who gave him his Dortmund debut?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, listen, you almost went 5 for 5.
Almost. We went 4 for 4. That's decent,
You
bro.
kind of let your gut. You didn't listen to your gut though
Yeah,
for the
listen to
Pulisic
my-
one.
Didn't listen to our gut, man.
Yeah.
But that's a good score. I'll take
No,
that.
that's good.
It's
4 out of
decent.
5
It's
is
decent.
better than you guys
See,
normally do. so.
I'm used to going like 1 for 5 or 0 for 5. So anytime it's like more than that, over
That's good luck.
50%.
Yeah. Hey, it's not bad.
Success in my book, baby.
This was fun.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Rondo. Make sure you check out all of the winners of the 2024 Gold Champions Awards by heading to goal.com/goldchampions. And they'll be on the Goal USA socials as well.
For sure, man.
We
Gold
will be there.
champions.
Check it out.
We will be there no matter
no
what.
matter what.